Listen, if you're serious about becoming a professional artist, you will have to start acting like one. For a long time, I wanted to be a professional artist myself, but my actions didn't quite match my words, and so I was waiting for the right moment, for something or someone externally to validate my artistry and make me feel like I was ready. Everything changed for me when I built 3 simple habits that made me actually take my music career seriously, and I'm gonna share those with you in this video. Number 1 was a big one for me. I used to wait until I felt inspired to create, which meant I barely ever wrote songs. Inspiration didn't strike that often, and when it did, it never lasted long. The truth is, consistency builds motivation and not the other way around. That's why I started scheduling my creative time, whether that is writing songs, practicing vocals or guitar, or working on new ideas. And you know, some days it flows, some days it doesn't, but showing up consistently made me trust myself again, and that trust turned into confidence. Guys, it's really about the confidence. This one habit completely changed how seriously I took my craft and myself as an artist. Number 2, treating myself like a professional. At some point, I realized that no one was going to hand me the artist title. I had to give it to myself. So I started showing up as the artist I wanted to become. I set goals, created deadlines, and released music consistently. I promoted my music through radio pitching, playlist pitching, which was a good learning and is a good skill set to have. I showed up on socials, and I just generally started taking up space. I also changed how I talked about what I do. When people would ask me, "So what do you do for a living?" I stopped saying, "Oh, you know, I work part-time and I'm kind of building this career and yeah, I'm still figuring things out. I want to be a musician." No, stop it. Stop it. You seriously need to stop that right now. Instead, I said, "I'm an artist, singer-songwriter. What about you?" The energy shift there was huge. Notice the shift in energy. At first, this felt uncomfortable because I didn't have much to show yet and people reacted weirdly. They'd start projecting their own limitations and their insecurities onto me. But I quickly learned that it wasn't my problem. The moment I showed up for myself, people around me started taking me seriously too. Your energy really determines how people perceive you and how they will react to you. Keep that in mind, okay? Talking about energy, this brings us to number 3, which is protecting your energy. Equally important. Guys, I used to say yes to everything and everyone. I was a people pleaser for real. I would agree to every hangout, every collab, even if I maybe had scheduled a writing session for myself that afternoon. I was scared that people would get mad at me or think I was too serious about something that didn't pay my bills yet. Technically, I was free from work, but I wanted to work on my own thing and my music, and I worried that people with regular jobs or my friends at that time, whatever, wouldn't understand. Eventually, I realized those were my people and I had to learn how to set boundaries, to be okay with saying no, and to stay focused on what I was building. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, it took a little bit of delusion, like believing in a version of myself that didn't exist yet, but once I pushed through and built momentum, my music became my profession, it became my reality, period. No one can take it away from me. I don't care what Jennifer has got to say or what Oliver has got to say. Shut it. No. Okay? No. So yeah, guys, these 3 habits changed everything for me. Consistency, professionalism, and protecting my energy. Remember, you don't need anyone's permission to start taking your music seriously. You just have to act like the version of yourself you want to become, and eventually your reality and the results will catch up. It will probably be a bit scary in the beginning, but it's gonna be worth it if you persist and trust, okay? If you're an artist trying to grow, I will be sharing more videos like this one to help you stay creative, consistent, and grounded on your journey. If you find this video helpful, leave a like, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!